Hello, have you ever wondered, hey, I just burped by the way, where does every monster from Pillar Taste 2 originate from? And if you're wondering this, I'll be answering this in today's video, so keep watching. Anyways, just go on to our first one without wasting much time.
Get back here, Shocker! Shocker!
So we got Vapor, aka does too much damage. Anyways, Vapor originates from this horror game called Vapor, which was made in 2013, which actually scared the hell out of freaking Blade when he was a kid. So that's kind of funny. Also, this is one of the devs, or maybe only the only person who made Vapor, but this is one of the Vapor devs, or the only one, like I said, that actually made the game. So here we go. I'll link them down in the description of this video, which is another cool effect I like to add. Anyways, if you're wondering what the game looks like, here it is. I suggest you look at a playthrough of the game, as people like Markiplier and I think Corey Kenshin have also played this. So yeah, even though I've never really personally heard of the game, people like Markiplier and Corey Kenshin have played the game before. So it's gotten traction at one point.
We got to the house. Y'all won't believe who was there on that couch. Man, it was Diddy. He doing the gritty.
Our next monster is Rosemary, the second starter to Pillar Taste 2 after Vapor. So Rosemary originates from this game. Rosemary is actually a character from the Oculus horror game called Terror Rift. Now, if you're wondering what Terror Rift looks like, this is what it looks like. I suggest you also check a playthrough for this game, as of course Markiplier's played it before, and people like Jacksepticeye's have also played this game. So yeah, if you ever want to play this game, it's on the Oculus. Our next monster is Aoni, who originates from a game called Aoni. I'm pretty sure we're familiar with what Aoni looks like. He's just this purple thing. Of course, they call him the Blue Demon, even though he's purple. Are you serious? And here's actually a playthrough of the Aoni game. Well, like a little clip of it. I once again strongly recommend you watch a playthrough of this, or even play it. I mean, there's multiple playthroughs of Aoni. Who else but freaking Markiplier has also freaking played this game. So I'm sure many other people have played this game because it's also pretty popular. Definitely more popular than Terror Rift and Vapor. Probably maybe even combined. So yeah, of course Markiplier's played it. Next monster.
Who has over 50 million followers on Instagram?
Our very next monster is the Fogborn. Basically, Fogborn originates from this Minecraft mod, which is called, I think it's just called the Fogborn. The man from the fog. It is called the man from the fog, or just Fogborn in general. Here's actually a clip from that mod pack, the man from the fog. If you'd like to check the rest of the short out, I will be linking that guy's channel in the description. Basically, EXE really isn't a game. It has a lot of stuff behind it, of course, like videos and mods and stuff like that. But it actually just originates from a creepypasta, I think, or just a story in general, where this thing called the X actually creates EXE. I don't really have a clip to show you for EXE. I could just show you mods or something like that. But yeah, I think we're just going to go on to the next monster. Now, Baldi actually originates from this game called Baldi Basics, Education, and Learning. I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard of it. I mean, it's pretty popular. Come on. Maybe you've even played it. But here's a clip. Well, yeah, I also recommend you see a Baldi's Basics playthrough or something like that. You know, it's pretty popular. You've probably even seen playthroughs in the past before. I know I have. I used to like that game a lot, actually. So, yeah, maybe you've even played it. But if you haven't, because you've been living under a rock or something, I suggest you watch a playthrough. Now, Uncle Samsonite actually comes from a YouTube series by Jake Bowen called Uncle Samsonite, which honestly is probably one of my favorite YouTube series. I remember finding out about Pillow Chase 2 and then really liking Uncle Samsonite, finding out he had a YouTube series and watching it and absolutely loving it. I kind of hope they make more episodes, but it's highly unlikely. It's been like 4 years since the last episode. But if you guys want, and I really recommend this, you guys have to check out the YouTube series. I mean, you don't have to, but still. I'm gonna link Jake Bowen's channel in the description. I'll show you a clip right now.
Twerk, 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 twerk.
Well, yeah, that's Uncle Samsonite. Next monster. Okay, I feel like everyone knows this monster by now. Come on. If you don't know this guy, you've been living under a rock like your entire life. Or you're like 5 years old and you like huggy wuggy, fuck me for that time. Anyways, this is Springtrap. I mean, you guys, come on, you should know this. He originates from a game called FNAF 3, which is by Scott Coffin. It's a whole series. Come on, you've heard of it. They have a movie. They have a bunch of games. I don't know, they probably have more stuff. But yeah, I'll show you a clip of FNAF 3. Hello. But yeah, that's just a clip of FNAF 3. I mean, if you really want to, you could just look at a playthrough, but I feel like we've all seen this game. It's beginning, it's ending. I feel like the whole series, most people even know at this point. So what's the point? And of course, Markiplier's played this game before. And of course, he's played Baldi as well. I feel like Markiplier plays everything, bro. Like, I even games I haven't heard of. He's played everything on this planet Earth. Next monster.
But Crocs and Sport.
The next monster, and the one I actually main right now, is MX. Now, MX is pretty similar to Sonic EXE in a way, and I mean, EXE as well. He's a creepypasta. His background isn't really known. He's an ancient spirit, and he said it existed since the beginning of time, and he used to even possess, in the late 1985, a copy of Super Mario Bros. But yeah, I actually recommend you watch a playthrough of the game. I think if you just search up MX Creepypasta on YouTube, you'll find a game. It's not that popular, but it's relatively popular. Obviously not as popular as Sonic EXE, but it's still a good EXE story, in my opinion. Okay, the next monster is the Forest King, which actually is another creepypasta, believe it or not, which actually has a game as well, kind of like just MX. Pretty similar, actually, especially since they're Mario and Peach. It actually kind of makes it funnier. Anyways, this is a horror game called The Corinthian Day, and I'll show you a clip of it right now. Well, yeah, that's the clip. If you want to see a video on it, it's a little hard to search up, but you can just search up Corinthian Day Mario Creepypasta, which actually worked for me. So, yeah. Okay, so next monster up on our agenda is Wist. Now, Wist actually originates from, I think, a Japanese horror game called Inumi, which is actually, a Japanese horror game. Here's a clip of Inumi right here. But yeah, if you want to watch a playthrough, I think all you gotta do is search up Innume on YouTube, which is INNUME, and you should be able to get the game. This is basically just this actually original monster from Blade, based off Godzilla. So yeah, just like EXE, it's not really like a, a game based off him. It's actually original. Our next monster is actually Vita Mimic. Now, if you wonder where Vita Mimic comes from, Vita Mimic actually comes from a analog horror series called Vita Carnis by Darian Quilloy. So, if you want to see a clip of it, I'll link his channel down in the description. Let's just go to our last and final monster so we can end this video off. Our last monster, but not the least, definitely it's Rosemary. Freak Rosemary! Our last monster is Fuwadi, which is also based off the Aoni games. Here's actually a clip of Fuwadi from the Aoni games. But yeah, as you can see from the recording, Fuwadi was in that room. Baldi is from the Aoni games, like I said, and let's just end it off today's video. Also, I'll be crediting Linux55 in the description. Well, yeah, that's really it for all the monsters in Pillar Chase 2 so far. I might do one for Inkfell since he's coming out pretty soon. Well, yeah, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.